Hey y'all, so I wanted to cover something real quick with the big tank. Been a long time since I did an update, but we got our back full of plants and fish and looking good for the most part, except for if you look down here at the sand, this is the start of a blue-green algae outbreak. Now, at first it might look like just some normal green algae growing, but if you look at this thicker part, the way it kind of spreads over and carpets out, it's blue-green algae. This stuff you do not want to let get out of control because it grows insanely fast and then it builds like a slimy, mucusy kind of nasty coating over your plants, and it'll swallow them up and it'll kill them pretty quick. And this stuff grows insanely fast. I actually drained my tank yesterday and vacuumed all and stirred up all the sand to where you couldn't even, there was no signs of this stuff, and 24 hours later you can see it's coating everything. But I got a real simple fix for it here. I haven't seen this talked about anywhere else on YouTube or anywhere I looked in the past. In the past, I've lost entire tanks trying to fight this stuff and finally just gave up and bleached them and started over. But I got some here. Tetra fungus guard. I tried this a while back. Few years ago, last time I had a bad outbreak, just as a last-ditch effort, and turns out whatever is in this shit is highly effective on blue-green algae. It'll wipe it out almost immediately. I mean, by morning time, this will be gone, and it doesn't even take a full dose. It says like these treat 80 gallons. This is a 200-gallon tank. Usually I just do 4 tablets, and that's it. If I do 4 tablets, and in 2 days it's not gone, I'll do 50% water change, and do 4 more tablets. But I've had to do this tank once before in the past. 4 tablets knocks it out. So anyway, I'm going to get to it real quick. I actually found some on eBay. Normally you buy these at Walmart. They're like $2 or $3 in the past. For whatever reason right now, my Walmart didn't have them. Yours may not. But honestly, on eBay, I got all 3 of these with shipping for like, I don't know, I think like $9, $10. But anyway, what we're going to do, I'm going to set y'all here for a moment. Get a nice look at that island. It's really matured up since my last video. At least I think since my last video. Honestly, don't remember what the last video of the big tank was, but anyway. Okay, so got our 4 tablets. And now these can stain decorations, so I kind of like to kind of drop them in an inconspicuous area. So let me grab my tweezers real quick. Don't mind the camera pointing all over the place because I wasn't paying attention. I call my tweezers my big forceps. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry for the crap. Camera over there, alright? Just take one of these. And I like to kind of drop them in the back, kind of around the problem areas. There we go. That's some of my new severums. I'll grab another one of these guys. Try and get this one back up in here. It's real bad on this side. Should see that start foaming up. There we go. It's fizzing up. This one over here is fizzing up. We got two more kind of in these plants here. And the nice thing too is with these, if you do have any kind of other potential bacterial problems in your tank, it's going to wipe them out. I'm guessing this is some kind of antibiotic. I honestly haven't read the pack to see exactly what it is. I just know it works. I'm going to use it. And we'll put one more over here just because this is where a lot of my current is. Okay, so no more running around the tank. We'll get a close look at the fizzy tab so you can see. It's going in. Get a look at, got the current going pretty good. Could be a little better though. Filter might need some cleaning out. We got our big spotted African leaf fish here. It's one of my older fish now. I really love this guy. It's real fun to watch. It's an interesting fish. Try and get it where there's not so much glare. You can see this little bit blue coloring. That is the active ingredient in this stuff. Now, it's not the same that's in an ick treatment, because when I couldn't find these, I went ahead and grabbed a thing of ick treatment just to give it a shot, and that did jack all for this algae. Now, I'm sure most of you know, but for those of you that don't, blue-green algae is actually, it's kind of like an algae and a bacteria combined. It's like a plant and an animal. It's you know, it lives off light like an algae, but it spreads and grows like a bacteria. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird stuff. I know that's not the most scientific description of it, but it's nasty stuff. You don't want it. It's also toxic, and it's... So here's the tank after the tabs have fully dissolved. Everything's spread out. The water's kind of this weird, ugly green, but after a water change, it'll be gone. So we'll get another look at this in a day or so and see how quickly it gets rid of this blue-green algae. Thanks for watching, y'all. Alright, so here's the tank 5 days later after the blue-green algae treatment with the fungus tabs. All I did was a 50% water change and just stirred the bottom up a little bit. But you can see how effective it was. Got nice, clean sand. No webbing or a mess on any of the plants. Yeah, everything's nice and clean. Water's still a little hazy looking just from doing a large water change last night. But no more blue-green algae. So yeah, I'd definitely say if you're having problems with blue-green algae, the Tetra fungus cure tabs. Way to go. Alright, y'all have a good one.